African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoy, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command and combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing. On the progress of the special military operation on the 31st of March, 2024. The Aerospace Forces of the Russian Federation delivered one mass strike by air-based high-precision long-range weaponry and unmanned aerial vehicles at Ukrainian energy infrastructure and gas production facilities. As a result of the strike, the work of defense industry enterprises for the manufacture and repair of weapons, military equipment, and ammunition was disrupted. All goals of the strike were achieved. All the assigned targets were engaged. In Kupyansk Direction, the Zapad Group of Force units repelled 5 attacks launched by units of armed forces of Ukraine 57th Mechanized Infantry and 95th Air Assault Brigades near Sinkovka, Kharkov region, and Terny, Donetsk People's Republic. The armed forces of Ukraine losses amounted to up to 25 Ukrainian troops and 4 motor vehicles. In the course of the counter-battery warfare, 1 Stepy howitzer, 1 D-20 gun, 1 Gvozdika self-propelled artillery system, 1 Grad MLRS, 1 Nota electronic warfare station, and 1 ammunition depot were destroyed. In Donetsk Direction, units of the AUC Group of Forces captured more favorable lines and hit units of armed forces of Ukraine 24th, 53rd Mechanized, 56th Mechanized Infantry, 5th, 92nd Assault, 79th, 80th Air Assault Brigades close to Krasnogorovka, Chasov-Yar, Krasnoy, Bogdanovka, Kleshchievka, and Novomykolovka, Donetsk People's Republic. The armed forces of Ukraine has lost more than 300 troops, 2 armored fighting vehicles, 8 motor vehicles, 2 D-20 guns, 1 D-30 howitzer, 1 D-44 gun, 1 Bukovel AD electronic warfare, and 2 artillery ordnance depots. In Avdiivka Direction, units of the Center Group of Forces improved situation on the front line and hit units of armed forces of Ukraine 24th, 47th Mechanized, 109th Territorial Defense Brigades near Novgorodskoy, Maersk, and Rozovka, Donetsk People's Republic. 9 counterattacks launched by assault units of armed forces of Ukraine 25th Airborne, 59th Mechanized Infantry, and 68th Jaeger Brigades were repelled close to Leninskoy, Tonenkoy, Vodyanoy, Berdichi, and Pervomeyskoy. Up to 300 Ukrainian troops, 2 armored fighting vehicles, 2 motor vehicles, and 1 electronic warfare station were neutralized. In South Donetsk Direction, units of the Vostok Group of Forces improved the tactical situation and launched strikes at manpower and hardware of armed forces of Ukraine 72nd Mechanized, 102nd, 108th, 128th Territorial Defense Brigades near Vodyanoy, Staromerskoy, Donetsk People's Republic, and Malinovka, Zaporizhzhia region. 1 counterattack launched by assault units of the Armed Forces of Ukraine 127th Territorial Defense Brigade was repelled close to Pryetnoy, Zaporizhzhia region. The enemy losses amounted to up to 85 Ukrainian troops, 2 tanks, 5 motor vehicles, 1 U.S.-made M777 and 1 U.S.-made M198 howitzers, and 1 ammunition depot. In Kherson Direction, units of the Dnieper Group of Forces inflicted losses on clusters of manpower and hardware of armed forces of Ukraine 65th Mechanized, 128th Mountain Assault, and 126th Territorial Defense Brigades close to Rabatino, Kamenskoy, Lobkovoy, Zaporizhzhia region, Ivanovka, Kherson region. The enemy has lost up to 50 troops, 3 motor vehicles, 1 U.S.-made M777 howitzer, as well as 1 Akatsia self-propelled artillery system and 1 D-20 gun. Operational tactical and Army aviation, missile troops and artillery of the Russian Group of Forces have engaged 3 Su-25 aircraft of Ukrainian Air Force at the Voznesensk Airfield, Nikolaevka region. In addition, 1 engagement radar, 1 battlefield command vehicle, 1 low-altitude surveillance radar, 3 launchers of S-300 SAM system, 2 ammunition depots, 1 workshop for assembling and storing unmanned aerial vehicles, as well as manpower and hardware of the armed forces of Ukraine in 126 areas have been engaged during the day. Air defense systems have shot down 178 armed forces of Ukraine UAVs, as well as 23 MRs and Uragan MLRS projectiles. In total, 580 airplanes and 270 helicopters, 17,951 unmanned aerial vehicles, 492 air defense missile systems, 15,650 tanks and other armored fighting vehicles, 1,258 combat vehicles equipped with MLRS, 8,594 field artillery guns and mortars, as well as 20,433 units of special military equipment have been destroyed during the special military operation. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.